Next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you how to clean up a carbon steel or stainless steel blade that was put away poorly with products from your local grocery store. So if you've ever done this to a knife, left it stored, and ended up with some rust or tarnish, it'll happen to stainless. It happens really bad on carbon steels, 1095, 1084, 1075, 1055. Anything that's not coated will do this. It's just exposure to moisture. It doesn't hurt the blade. It's really, really a simple matter to clean it up. Scotch-Brite that you can get from the grocery store from your cleaning aisle. I cut it into little squares because it's easier to use. WD-40. I like putting it in a little tin because it's a little bit neater than just spraying it on the blade. Dip your Scotch-Brite and just scrub the blade. It also works on stainless. Stainless is stainless, not stain-free. And the WD-40 does two things. It acts as a lubricant between the Scotch-Brite and the steel, and it acts as a lubricant for the steel. If it's a kitchen blade, or if it's something that you use on food, you do the same thing with any oil that you keep in the kitchen. It still acts as a separator, so that a little bit of abrasive that's coming off with the rust doesn't scour the blade. That's just the Scotch-Brite doing that. You can do it all in one direction, all, in the direction that the original grind was made, all in the direction that you want. You can do it in a swirl. Ultimately, it only matters to you because it's not doing anything to the blade except removing the tarnish. So it makes a really clean, usable finish. It's not polished, it's not perfect, but it's cleaned up, and now it's lubricated. Repeat on the other side. There's a couple of different grits of Scotch-Brite you can get from the grocery store. The SOS pads, the blue ones, are a little less abrasive. The green ones are a medium, and I think the red is the highest abrasive you can get from your grocery store. Probably if you're anywhere near industrial supply, you can get more abrasive. So if you need more abrasive, you can get it. Ultimately, any one will do the job. Just do multiple laps if you don't like the finish you get from the first run. If you ever put a tool away for the winter or forget or put it away wet and don't remember to clean it, it's not the end of the world. You don't need to send it back to me as the knife maker if it's one of mine. You can do this yourself. This will work on anybody's custom knife, any gun, anything metal, an axe. The same process works on everything. Like I said, if it's a kitchen knife, use a kitchen oil, then you don't have to clean it after the fact. If you want to use WD-40 on a kitchen knife, I highly recommend washing it afterwards with a good degreasing soap, and then oiling it again with the kitchen oil because WD-40 doesn't have a great taste. Functional finish. Clean and usable in about probably 5 minutes.